TikTok is a really interesting beast. So it started out getting kind of the Snapchat treatment, right? Where it was just, viewed by most as being something the kids were doing, couldn't find any particular foothold or relevance in, anyone, let's say, older than 25.
Mhm.
What we've seen, in my opinion, in the last couple months is an explosion in TikTok usage by people that do not fit that demographic anymore. I think a huge part of that probably has to do with the fact that people are sitting at home now. They're more bored. They have less to do in a lot of cases. They're using their phone. They're flipping through their phone. They're trying to find content to consume. There's actually a really interesting community on TikTok, though, of mothers, of fathers, of like higher age adults than 18 to 24 that are using TikTok, and not just using it, but using it in a really funny way that is getting a lot of attention and a lot of followers. So, I mean, probably more so than any other social media app, humor is really important to TikTok. And if you don't know the basis of TikTok, I'll give you the Reader's Digest version here. So it morphed out of something called Musically, which was kind of a lip syncing service app. So TikTok now, you can record original content, you can record your voice, your audio. That's perfectly fine. But where TikTok gets really interesting is when you use a track from another user, or when you use a track that is a real life music track. And so sometimes that means lip syncing to that song. Sometimes that means finding something you can do in your house that is contextually humorous that goes along with that song. And then there are a few, we'll call them 10 to 30 like standout clips that just get repeated over and over and over again. Dance is a big part of TikTok, especially if you are an 18 to 24-year-old female. If you're not dancing on TikTok, you probably don't have a lot of users or a lot of followers yet. And one of the biggest consumed pieces of content on TikTok is this obnoxious little tune that goes "Deet, deet, deet, doo, 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 doo." So everyone that has been on TikTok now hates me because I put the earworm that they probably just got out of their head back in their head. And it's very simple. The dance is pretty stupid, and it is just someone standing in front of their camera going "Deet, deet, doo, 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 doo." So, I mean, it has turned into how can I do this creatively? If you're a celebrity, you don't need to do much other than do the video. If you're an 18 to 24-year-old female, maybe you do this in your bathing suit or in your going out clothes to get attention. If you're an 18 to 24-year-old dude, maybe you show off your hard work at the gym. It's just kind of all over the place.
So have you made a
Um,
TikTok yet with that dance? I
I
mean, we
I have
might
not
have to
made
do
one with that
this.
dance. Yeah.
We may have to
I
do
have
this.
made one single TikTok. It was not to the track of anything else. It was me rocking the baby in his chair and kind of singing a Disney lullaby to him. And in the middle of that, he decides to spit up all down the front of my shirt. So
It's
that was my
hilarious.
first
I saw
TikTok.
it.
And I mean,
Yeah.
but my first post, I have two friends on TikTok. Just to show you the kind of engagement that happens there. My first post had almost 19,000 views with
Mhm.
my two friends.
It is a
So
lot easier to scroll through content on TikTok. Like
it's
you can you open it and you dive in, and it's really hard to come back out. Like you're stuck in there for a while because
oh,
every
it's a
video
time
is so
warp.
different. Yeah. Every
So
piece of
much
content is
so
so different.
TikTok itself has this little video, and if you have spent, I don't know what the cutoff is, but if you've spent what they determine to be too much time consuming TikTok content, they pull up this video that says like, "Hey, maybe take a break and go do something else, and then come back later on," which is kind of embarrassing. Like when you get that video, like, "Holy crap!" Like the app thinks I've been here too long.
It's like the Netflix question when you've watched a few episodes and they're like, "Are you still
And that
watching?
one,
Do
like
you
that
want
one
to
at least a little
continue?"
makes more sense because like there's a possibility that you could have fallen asleep. This one's just directly like, hey, no, you've been doing this for too long. Like you need to take a break. Like you need to go back to
Yeah.
the real world.
I have not seen that yet. So I will maybe I'll just have to spend a lot of time on TikTok.
You obviously haven't been consuming, yeah, enough TikTok content yet. But TikTok's interesting because it's really young. The ad platform is very immature. TikTok made the decision right off the bat to not allow political advertisements. So if you're trying to go somewhere to escape political advertising during the upcoming Trump Biden slugfest, TikTok is going to be a great place to do it because you can't put political ads. You can put political content on there, so you may run into that, but you at least won't get served the same 30-second ad 50 times like you will watching over-the-top television right now.
Yeah. I mean, I've enjoyed it. I haven't made any TikToks yet, but it's something I've been considering. But it's definitely one of those things that I feel like some people have an easy time just creating really quick, easy videos that they post constantly.
Yep.
I tend to overthink it. So
There's like stages of it, right? I downloaded TikTok, I don't know, 6 months ago, and just couldn't figure out how to get into it, right? Like thought it was stupid, like had a lot of trouble finding a foothold in it. Gave it another try a few months ago. Um, Started to kind of get that foothold, and now it's to the point where like I recognize things that are culturally happening because of TikTok. Both I recognize cultural events inside of TikTok posts I see, but now I mean it's so out there that you're seeing TikTok culture come to the outside world, which may seem weird to some of you that have never set foot in this app space before, but it's happening. So there's a very popular Megan Thee Stallion song called Savage right now. And using that song alone is a very popular TikTok video. But there is a remix that someone made just by simply making their own voice note in TikTok about Tiger King and about Carol Baskin. So it's Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Don't tell me that it didn't happen. So some lady posted a video the other day that she was at Walmart, like just wandering down an aisle at Walmart by herself and just yelled out Carol Baskin. And from 3 aisles over, you heard somebody else go, killed her husband, whacked him. So, I mean,
it's everywhere.
the TikTok wave is coming. And maybe you still think that it's, just giving away your information to the Chinese government, which it may very well be, but chances are they probably already have it.